Did you realize that in psychology, it suggested that 97% of women globally select their partners based on their sexual prowess? If your partner isn't keen on oral sex, consider focusing on stimulating her breasts. This might heighten her arousal and enhance the chances of her engaging in oral activities. Before we delve further, I'd appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up. Your support aids in spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future videos. If you find the topic of this video interesting, drop a comment with "OK." If not, share your preferred topic so I can tailor content to your liking. Let's get started. 1. Choosing a partner based on sexual abilities. Certainly. Here's a more elaborate rendition of the provided statement. Psychological research has delved into the nuanced intricacies of how humans choose their mates, with a specific emphasis on the importance of perceived sexual abilities in partner selection. Findings indicate that an overwhelming majority of women, estimated at approximately 97% worldwide, prioritize the perceived sexual prowess of potential partners when navigating relationship choices. This phenomenon highlights the pivotal role of sexual compatibility as a cornerstone element in relationship dynamics. The inclination toward partners with appealing sexual skills mirrors profound evolutionary and socio-cultural factors ingrained in human mating patterns. Evolutionarily, there's a natural inclination to seek partners exhibiting traits signaling reproductive fitness, with perceived sexual prowess being a tangible expression of such fitness. Socioculturally, societal standards and media depictions frequently exalt sexual prowess, shaping individuals' views on attractiveness and desirability in potential mates. Moreover, the focus on sexual prowess when choosing a partner underscores the significance of sexual happiness and contentment in romantic relationships. Sexual compatibility encompasses multiple aspects, such as physical attraction, effective sexual communication, and shared enjoyment, all of which enhance the relationship's overall quality. Couples who align in their sexual desires and preferences are prone to experience deeper intimacy, stronger emotional bonds, and increased satisfaction in their relationship as time progresses. Furthermore, the importance of sexual compatibility stretches beyond mere attraction during the early stages of courtship, influencing the outcomes of long-term relationships. Studies show that couples who share sexual compatibility tend to be more resilient in the face of relationship hurdles, adept at managing conflicts, and sustaining satisfaction throughout their partnership. Conversely, when there's a disparity in sexual desires or preferences, it can breed discord, dissatisfaction, and potentially even result in the dissolution of the relationship if not addressed. Recognizing the significance of perceived sexual prowess in partner selection provides a valuable understanding of human mating patterns and how relationships unfold. It highlights the intricate layers of attraction and the interplay between biological, psychological, and socio-cultural influences that mold mate preferences. By recognizing and valuing sexual compatibility as a key component of relationship dynamics, individuals can nurture healthier and more satisfying romantic connections built on mutual understanding, respect, and contentment. 2. Approaches to stimulate during oral sex. When faced with a situation where a woman is not participating in oral sex, exploring alternative avenues to enhance intimacy becomes paramount. One effective tactic, supported by research, suggests focusing on stimulating her breasts. This method has demonstrated the potential to heighten arousal, thus fostering an environment that may encourage her to be more open to engaging in oral sex. This method's effectiveness is rooted in the rich concentration of nerve endings within the breast tissue, renowned for their exquisite sensitivity to tactile stimuli. Deliberate attention to stimulating these erogenous zones not only induces pleasurable sensations, but also amplifies the overall sexual encounter for both participants. Moreover, the act of breast stimulation triggers the release of oxytocin, colloquially known as the love hormone, which plays a pivotal role in deepening emotional connection and fostering intimacy between partners. This biological response contributes significantly to the emotional bonding experienced during intimate moments, further enhancing the mutual enjoyment and satisfaction derived from sexual activity. Thus, incorporating breast stimulation into intimate encounters not only caters to physical pleasure, but also cultivates a profound sense of closeness and connection, enriching the overall quality of the relationship. Furthermore, directing attention to breast stimulation signifies a considerate and attentive approach to sexual gratification, placing the partner's satisfaction and desires at the forefront. Prioritizing mutual pleasure and discovery can enhance the overall sexual experience, cultivating a stronger sense of connection and intimacy between partners. It's vital to acknowledge that communication and consent are fundamental aspects of any sexual interaction. Therefore, before engaging in any form of stimulation, engaging in open and sincere communication with your partner is essential, respecting their boundaries and preferences. By fostering a secure and supportive environment for exploration, couples can journey through their sexual experiences together, uncovering new sources of pleasure and strengthening their emotional bond in the process. 3. Effects of enjoying chocolate. The practice of eating chocolate before intimacy has been observed to yield potential benefits, one of which is the ability to conceal arousal. This phenomenon is often attributed to the mood-enhancing properties inherent in chocolate, which can exert a positive influence on sexual experiences for certain individuals. Chocolate contains various compounds that are known to stimulate the release of neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and dopamine in the brain. These neurotransmitters play key roles in regulating mood, emotions, promoting feelings of happiness, relaxation, and pleasure. As a result, consuming chocolate prior to engaging in intimate activities may contribute to an overall sense of well-being and heightened arousal, enhancing the overall sexual experience. Furthermore, enjoying chocolate can also evoke sensory delight, engaging multiple senses and enriching the sensual aspect of the experience. It's important to acknowledge that the impact of chocolate consumption on sexual arousal can vary among individuals due to factors such as personal preferences, sensitivities, and overall health. While some individuals may experience heightened arousal and pleasure from consuming chocolate, others may not notice significant effects. Overall, while chocolate may not universally serve as an aphrodisiac before intimacy, its mood-enhancing properties and sensory allure can contribute to a more enjoyable and satisfying sexual encounter for certain individuals. As with any aspect of sexual well-being, open communication and mutual consent between partners remain vital for ensuring a pleasurable and fulfilling experience. 4. Sources of pleasure. It's important to highlight that certain sexual activities such as licking breasts and genitals can bring significant pleasure to some women. Acknowledging and catering to individual preferences are essential for enhancing sexual gratification for both partners. Each individual possesses distinct desires and inclinations regarding sexual encounters. By comprehending and honoring these personal preferences, couples can establish a more satisfying and pleasurable sexual relationship. This entails fostering open communication, attentive listening, and a readiness to explore and try various activities that bring enjoyment to both partners. For women who find pleasure in acts like breast and genital licking. Integrating these into sexual encounters can significantly heighten arousal and satisfaction. These intimate gestures not only deepen the bond between partners, but also elevate the overall quality of the sexual experience. However, it's imperative to approach sexual exploration with sensitivity and mutual agreement. Not all individuals may feel comfortable or inclined towards certain activities, necessitating the utmost respect for boundaries and preferences. Establishing a safe and trusting environment where both partners feel empowered to voice their desires and limits is paramount in fostering a mutually fulfilling sexual relationship. Prioritizing the comprehension and fulfillment of individual preferences lays the foundation for a more enriching and harmonious sexual connection between partners. Embracing each other's unique desires and pleasures cultivates a deeper sense of intimacy and satisfaction. This mutual understanding and accommodation of preferences contribute to a more fulfilling sexual bond where both partners feel heard, respected, and gratified. Ultimately, by fostering open communication and a willingness to explore each other's desires, couples can embark on a journey of sexual discovery that strengthens their emotional connection and enhances their overall satisfaction with each other. 5. Urination during sexual intercourse. Urination during intercourse is a commonplace and entirely natural occurrence rooted in the intricate workings of the body's physiology. Contrary to misconceptions, it shouldn't be stigmatized as a sign of impurity or inadequate hygiene. Rather, it's a regular bodily function influenced by various factors, including the pressure exerted on the bladder during sexual activity. Gaining an understanding of the physiological mechanisms behind urination during intercourse is pivotal in dispelling myths and nurturing a more enlightened outlook on sexual well-being. The body's urinary and reproductive systems are intimately intertwined, with the bladder situated in close proximity to reproductive organs. Consequently, the pressure exerted on the bladder during sexual activity can occasionally trigger the involuntary release of urine. It's crucial to normalize this occurrence and perceive it as a natural facet of the sexual encounter. By acknowledging the physiological dynamics at play, individuals can alleviate any feelings of embarrassment or shame associated with urination during sex. Effective communication between partners is paramount in addressing concerns or discomfort related to urination during sexual activity. Cultivating a supportive and empathetic environment fosters understanding and acceptance of each other's bodily responses. Furthermore, comprehending the physiological intricacies of urination during intercourse enables individuals to differentiate between normal bodily functions and potential indicators of underlying health issues. While urination during intercourse is typically harmless, persistent or excessive instances may necessitate further medical assessment to rule out any underlying conditions. Thus, a nuanced understanding of this phenomenon empowers individuals to navigate their sexual health confidently and seek appropriate medical attention if necessary. By fostering informed discussions and dispelling misconceptions, individuals can embrace their body's natural processes and enjoy fulfilling sexual experiences free from unnecessary stigma or anxiety. Moreover, if women like you, they will. 6. Post-masturbation sperm release. After masturbation, it's estimated that around 50 million sperm cells are expelled from the male reproductive system. This observation emphasizes the complex and crucial physiological processes involved in sexual activity and reproduction. The release of such a considerable number of sperm cells underscores the remarkable intricacy of the male reproductive system and its significance in fertilization. Sperm production, or spermatogenesis, is a meticulously regulated process occurring within the testes, involving various stages of cell division and maturation. Each sperm cell carries genetic material and has the potential to fertilize a female egg, initiating conception and embryonic development. Additionally, the release of sperm cells during ejaculation is just one facet of the broader physiological sequence accompanying sexual activity. The male reproductive system undergoes a series of coordinated events, including erection, ejaculation, and production of seminal fluid, all vital for successful reproduction. Moreover, the release of sperm cells underscores the evolutionary imperative of reproduction and genetic continuity. From an evolutionary perspective, the ability to generate and deliver viable sperm cells is essential for species survival and propagation. In summary, the discharge of 50 million sperm cells post-masturbation exemplifies the intricate physiological mechanisms underlying sexual activity and reproduction, highlighting the remarkable capabilities of the male reproductive system and its pivotal role in sustaining life. 7. Female genital size and intercourse. The dimensions of the female genitalia can significantly influence sexual encounters, particularly if it is smaller in size, which may impede the entry of male genitalia. Variation in the size and shape of the female genitalia, encompassing the vagina and adjacent structures, is attributed to factors like genetics, hormonal fluctuations, and childbirth history. In instances where the vaginal opening or canal is smaller than average, challenges may arise during sexual intercourse, especially concerning penetration by the male genitalia. This disparity in size may result in discomfort or pain during intercourse and could hinder sexual satisfaction for both partners. Moreover, vaginal size can impact lubrication and sensation during sexual experiences, potentially affecting overall satisfaction. It's essential to recognize that individual preferences and experiences differ, and what poses difficulties for some couples may not for others. Effective communication and mutual understanding between partners are key in addressing concerns related to vaginal size and its effects on sexual encounters. Exploring alternative sexual activities and techniques can also enhance intimacy and pleasure, irrespective of anatomical variations. 8. Heat sensation from the female vagina. The intense warmth emitted by the female vagina during sexual intercourse may occasionally cause a burning sensation in the male genitalia. It's essential to acknowledge and manage these bodily sensations to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of both partners. The heat generated in the female vagina is a natural physiological response to sexual arousal and stimulation. However, for certain individuals, particularly those with sensitive skin or underlying health issues, this warmth can be uncomfortable or even painful, resulting in a burning sensation in the male genitalia. Recognizing and respecting these physical sensations are crucial for promoting sexual ease and contentment. Open communication between partners facilitates the expression of concerns and preferences, allowing adjustments to be made during sexual activity to alleviate discomfort. Addressing physical sensation during intercourse may involve various approaches, such as using lubricants to minimize friction and heat, exploring different positions to reduce direct contact with sensitive areas, or engaging in activities focused on mutual pleasure while avoiding exacerbating discomfort. Additionally, seeking guidance from healthcare professionals or sexual health experts can offer further insights and solutions to address specific concerns regarding physical sensations during intercourse. Overall, prioritizing open communication, mutual consideration, and responsiveness to physical cues can enhance the enjoyment and satisfaction of sexual experiences for both partners. By acknowledging and managing physical sensations during intercourse, couples can enrich intimacy, connection, and overall sexual well-being. 9. Breast enlargement during intercourse. During sexual intercourse, female breasts may undergo temporary enlargement due to increased blood flow and arousal. This physiological reaction can enhance pleasure and arousal for both partners involved in the sexual encounter. The swelling of female breasts during intercourse is a common and natural phenomenon influenced by the body's responses to sexual stimulation. As arousal intensifies, blood vessels dilate, leading to heightened blood flow to the breasts. This increased blood flow can cause the breasts to become engorged and appear larger than usual. The transient enlargement of the breasts can offer pleasure and arousal for both individuals experiencing this physiological response. The feeling of fullness and sensitivity in the breasts can heighten sexual pleasure and contribute to overall arousal. Furthermore, for the partner witnessing or interacting with the enlarged breasts, the visual and tactile stimulation can further amplify arousal and sexual gratification. It's crucial to understand that breast enlargement during intercourse is a typical variation in sexual response and does not necessarily indicate a permanent change in breast size. Once sexual arousal diminishes, the breasts typically return to their usual size. In summary, the temporary enlargement of female breasts during intercourse is a natural and enjoyable aspect of sexual activity. 10. Partner satisfaction with penis size. According to a survey, a significant majority of women, around 83%, express complete satisfaction with their partner's penis size. This discovery emphasizes the subjective nature of sexual preferences and contentment. The survey's results reveal that perceptions of penis size vary among individuals and don't necessarily align with overall sexual fulfillment. While some women may consider size important, others may prioritize factors like emotional connection, communication, and sexual technique. Additionally, the survey underscores the diverse range of sexual preferences and experiences among women, emphasizing that there's no universal standard for sexual gratification. What truly matters is the mutual understanding, respect, and satisfaction shared between partners in their intimate relationships. The survey results highlight the significance of communication and mutual fulfillment in sexual encounters. By promoting open dialogue and acknowledging each other's needs and desires, couples can nurture a rewarding and gratifying sexual bond regardless of penis size. 11. Effects of milk drinking during honeymoon. From a psychological standpoint, men who drink milk from a woman's hands during the honeymoon phase might experience extended sexual pleasure. This observation suggests a psychological link between sensory encounters and sexual arousal. Drinking milk from a woman's hands involves various sensory inputs, including taste, touch, and scent, which can evoke pleasurable sensations and trigger arousal responses in the male brain. Psychological studies indicate that sensory experiences significantly influence sexual arousal and pleasure. Stimuli like taste, smell, and touch activate neural pathways associated with reward and pleasure, intensifying sexual arousal and enjoyment. Additionally, during the honeymoon phase, characterized by heightened romantic and sexual excitement in newlywed couples, sensory experiences may have a more profound impact on sexual pleasure. The novelty and intimacy of this period can amplify sensory stimuli effects, leading to prolonged sexual pleasure for men who consume milk from their partner's hands. Overall, this observation underscores the intricate relationship between sensory encounters and sexual arousal, emphasizing the potential importance of sensory stimuli in enhancing sexual pleasure and satisfaction within intimate relationships. 12. Body temperature changes during intercourse. During sexual intercourse, the body typically experiences an increase in temperature above its normal levels, reflecting the physiological alterations and arousal linked with sexual activity. This elevation in body temperature is a natural reaction to the physical exertion and heightened metabolic processes that occur during intercourse. As arousal intensifies, blood circulation to various body parts escalates, leading to a rise in body temperature. Additionally, the release of neurotransmitters like adrenaline and dopamine during sexual arousal can further contribute to this temperature elevation. These neurotransmitters activate the body's sympathetic nervous system, resulting in increased heart rate, breathing rate, and overall metabolic activity. The surge in body temperature during intercourse is often accompanied by sensations of warmth and flushed skin, indicating heightened arousal and sexual excitement. These physiological changes play a vital role in enriching the overall sexual experience and fostering feelings of intimacy and connection between partners. Ultimately, the increase in body temperature during sexual intercourse is a natural and anticipated response to sexual arousal and activity. It reflects the intricate interplay of physiological processes involved in sexual arousal and emphasizes the significance of physical sensations in the sexual encounter. 13. Vaginal stretching during sexual activity. The female vagina possesses impressive flexibility, able to stretch to approximately 5 times its usual size. This adaptability is essential for accommodating the male reproductive organ and facilitating enjoyable intercourse. The vagina's ability to stretch stems from its unique anatomical structure and composition. Comprising elastic and muscular tissues, the vaginal walls can expand and contract in response to various stimuli, including sexual arousal and penetration. As arousal intensifies during sexual activity, the vaginal walls relax and widen, allowing comfortable penetration by the male penis or other penetrating objects. This stretching not only enables entry, but also heightens sensations of fullness and pleasure for both partners. Additionally, the vagina's flexibility plays a pivotal role in enhancing sexual satisfaction and intimacy. By conforming to the size and shape of the penetrating object, the vagina accommodates diverse sexual preferences and positions, enabling couples to explore a range of sexual experiences. In summary, the female vagina's ability to stretch during sexual activity underscores its remarkable adaptability and functionality. This flexibility facilitates pleasurable and gratifying intercourse, fostering intimacy and connection between partners. 14. Heart rate increase in women during intercourse. Psychological research indicates that during sexual intercourse, women typically experience a surge in heart rate, amounting to about a 60% increase. This physiological reaction mirrors the heightened arousal and stimulation encountered during sexual activity. The escalation in heart rate is a natural and anticipated response to sexual arousal. With increasing arousal levels, the body's sympathetic nervous system is triggered, leading to augmented blood flow to the genitals and other erogenous zones. Consequently, this results in an elevated heart rate as the body readies itself for and participates in sexual activity. The intensified heart rate during intercourse signifies the profound physical and emotional reactions associated with sexual arousal. It demonstrates the body's physiological preparedness for sexual engagement and the release of neurotransmitters like adrenaline and dopamine, which contribute to feelings of pleasure and exhilaration. In essence, the surge in heart rate during intercourse is a standard aspect of the sexual response cycle, commonly observed in both men and women. It underscores the close connection between the mind and body during sexual activity, highlighting the significant impact of arousal on physiological functioning. 15. Effective approach to intercourse. The most efficient method of sexual intercourse typically involves positioning the male reproductive organ to align with the female genital area. This alignment optimizes penetration and heightens sexual pleasure for both partners involved. Aligning the male reproductive organ with the female genital area ensures penetration at the ideal angle and depth, maximizing physical contact and stimulation. It allows for better access to sensitive areas within the vagina, increasing the likelihood of mutual sexual satisfaction. Furthermore, this positioning enables greater control and coordination during intercourse, empowering both partners to actively engage in the sexual encounter by adjusting their movements and positions for maximum pleasure and intimacy. Emphasizing alignment and positioning enhances the overall quality of sexual experiences and deepens the connection between partners. Effective communication and mutual understanding are crucial for exploring different positions and discovering what works best for both partners. Ultimately, the aim of aligning the male reproductive organ with the female genital area is to create a mutually satisfying and pleasurable sexual experience. By prioritizing intimacy, communication, and experimentation, couples can explore new ways to enhance their sexual connection and satisfaction. 16. Quantity of sperm. Ejaculated. In a state of good health, men typically ejaculate around 5 billion sperm during intercourse. This substantial figure highlights the biological necessity of reproduction and underscores the intricate mechanisms involved in fertilization. The large quantity of sperm expelled during ejaculation reflects the body's innate drive to perpetuate the species. Each sperm cell carries genetic material and holds the potential to fertilize a female egg, initiating the process of conception and embryonic development. Moreover, the release of billions of sperm during ejaculation illustrates the competitive nature of fertilization. Only a small fraction of the ejaculated sperm will successfully reach and penetrate the female egg, underscoring the importance of quantity in enhancing the chances of successful fertilization. The significant number of sperm expelled during ejaculation also underscores the vulnerability of the reproductive process. Factors such as sperm quality, motility, and viability can influence fertility outcomes, emphasizing the importance of maintaining overall reproductive health. Overall, the release of approximately 5 billion sperm during ejaculation highlights the complexity and significance of reproduction in human biology, serving as a reminder of the intricate processes involved in fertilization and underscoring the importance of reproductive health in ensuring the continuation of the species. 17. Differences in sweating between genders during sexual activity. Men generally perspire more than women during sexual activity, a physiological contrast likely stemming from differences in metabolic rates and mechanisms for regulating body temperature between the genders. Men typically possess higher metabolic rates than women, resulting in heightened heat production during physical endeavors, including sex. Additionally, hormonal disparities and variations in body composition may also play a role in how men and women regulate their body temperature. Perspiration serves as the body's natural means of temperature regulation and dispersing surplus heat. As sexual arousal escalates, metabolic rates surge, causing internal temperatures to rise. Sweating aids in cooling the body and maintaining an equilibrium, enabling individuals to sustain prolonged physical exertion comfortably. While both genders perspire during sexual encounters, men tend to exhibit a more pronounced tendency to sweat due to their elevated metabolic rates and increased heat generation. External factors such as ambient temperature, level of physical activity, and individual differences in sweat gland activity can further influence perspiration patterns during sexual engagement. Overall, the divergence in perspiration tendencies between men and women during sexual activity underscores inherent physiological differences in metabolic rates and mechanisms for temperature regulation. Awareness of these distinctions can aid individuals in comprehending and managing their responses to sexual arousal and physical exertion. 18. Impact of breast size on sexual arousal. Research in psychology indicates that women with smaller breast sizes may encounter reduced sexual arousal during intercourse. This finding underscores how perceptions of body image can influence sexual experiences. Body image perceptions have a significant impact on feelings of attractiveness, desirability, and sexual confidence. Women with smaller breasts may internalize societal norms and expectations regarding breast size, which can affect their self-esteem and sexual fulfillment. Moreover, cultural ideals and media portrayals often link larger breasts size with femininity and sexual allure, perpetuating unrealistic beauty standards. Consequently, women with smaller breasts may feel insecure or inadequate compared to societal norms, potentially leading to decreased sexual arousal and enjoyment during intercourse. It's essential to acknowledge that sexual arousal is influenced by various factors, including emotional connection, communication, and intimacy between partners. Nevertheless, body image perceptions can significantly shape individuals' experiences and perceptions of sexual pleasure. Addressing body image concerns and promoting self-acceptance and body positivity are crucial for enhancing sexual satisfaction and well-being. Partners can support each other by fostering open communication, mutual respect, and appreciation for each other's unique qualities and attributes. The finding that women with smaller breasts may experience lower sexual arousal during intercourse highlights the intricate relationship between body image perceptions and sexual experiences. By fostering self-confidence and body acceptance, individuals can cultivate a more gratifying and fulfilling sexual connection with themselves and their partners. Thank you for accompanying us on this exploration of the captivating realm of psychology. We hope you found the information provided insightful and thought-provoking. Before we conclude, we'd like to hear from you. What have you learned from today's discussion? Feel free to share one key takeaway and how you intend to apply it in your life. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us as it guides us in tailoring our content to better suit your interests and preferences. If you found this video enjoyable and informative, we'd love to hear your comments below. Please don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more engaging content on psychology and human behavior. Thank you for your ongoing support, and we eagerly anticipate embarking on further journeys of discovery and learning together. Until the next time.